Before I had refilmed this video, the video was specifically about dealing with heartbreak and how to get over it and stuff like that. But actually, what I'm going to do in this video is tell you guys how to stay away from insecure men, because this is a topic that you should know before you even get involved with it. So I would rather help you to know about them, to not get involved and have to deal with the heartbreak, instead of teach you how to deal with the heartbreak. So I'm going to straight up put it out that when you don't love yourself, you are going to attract toxic and insecure men. Do not, because like I say, like in all my other videos of advice talks, who you are and what you put yourself out as is what you attract into your life, and the type of people you attract, whether it's friendships or relationships or even friendships with females and stuff like that. That's what you attract. Like, how you put yourself out is what you're going to receive and attract back. And not all the time. You can be putting yourself out positively and you can attract negative energy, because there's just those people who just don't want to see you like thrive or, be above them. But when it comes to these type of men I'm going to tell you guys about, you have to actually ASAP leave. And I'm going to let you know right now, there are men or boys, and when you're in a relationship with them, say that you want to wear a cute outfit or you like the way you look, you want to wear makeup, there is men who will self-sabotage you mentally and put you in the state of mind to where, no, you can't go out in makeup, or no, you can't go out in that outfit. Like, boys are going to be looking at you like you can't do that. First of all, honey, that's a red flag. You know why? Because they're so insecure, and that, for one, lets you know if they're worried about how you're acting around boys. You need to actually, don't even check them about how they're acting around females, but you need to leave them, because that just says enough. Like, because they're worried that you're doing what they do when you're not there. Okay, so the next thing is, with these types of men, if they ever try to tell you what to wear or how to go out, basically, and they don't want you to look your best and dress your best, I'm sorry to break it to you, it's not cute or attractive them being toxic, or it's not cute for them to be overprotective of you. Being overprotective over you is not letting anybody hurt you. Now, that's different. Well, then, controlling you, telling you what to wear, how to dress, and where to go, saying you can't go to this place, you can't go to that place. And every different way, there's a different way of like being protective. And when it's too much, that's not a sign of protective, that's a sign of insecurity of that man. And you really need to go and not be involved with that man, because if he's insecure, let me tell you what he's going to do. When he's not only going to limit your access to blessings in your life, but he's also going to probably be cheating on you, because insecure men need validation from multiple women, not only you. And this has showed in so many relationships, like all these relationships of these celebrities. Look at how beautiful these celebrities are. They're famous, they're beautiful, and everyone like worships them, but they still get cheated on. So getting cheated on has nothing to do with your looks, your personality. It always has to do with that person and their mentality of what they have going on in their head. Okay. I'm sorry to get close to y'all, but like that is just so true. And I can't express this enough, that when you get cheated on, there's nothing wrong with you, honey. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. And if there was anything wrong with you, and if they're man enough, they're going to tell you, hey, I don't like that we always argue. I don't like that we always fight, or this or that. Like, they will tell you these things. These type of men will call you names. They will down you when you're becoming successful. I have actually literally noticed some men call their girlfriends names or tell them, don't do this, you're not going to succeed, or stay home, don't go out, don't do this, don't do that, you can't go with your friends, you're choosing your friends over me. Like, that type of man has to go, because he's not even a man at that, he's a little boy. And they're going to end up hurting you and draining all of your social life in you. You cannot be with a man who doesn't make you the highest version of yourself or push you or strive you to be your best. And then at that, like, what is he doing with his life, you know? So like, yeah. Never be with a man who asks you for money within I would say a year frame. Here's why. This is not to downfall on the men who are struggling or who don't have it like that, or, you know, or who just, they need help. This is not that type of situation. If they need help, okay, yes. Like if they're struggling and it's like to help their family or something, okay, that's fine. But for the sake of you females, like, you can look at that. Say you're getting into a new relationship with this dude and he's asking you for money to go out with his friends. And you just met him. He doesn't put in any effort in the relationship. He's never gave you any money. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a car. He, you know, he's like not doing anything to be successful. Okay, you say, you on the other hand, you have a job or you make money, you have a car, maybe you don't have a car, but maybe you have some source of income of money. And this man does not, but you are attracted to his looks. Now look at what's going to happen is you two are going to come together and he is literally ripping the life from you. And you, like, you can give him money, but think about, at the end of the day, you got to think, okay, is this who I want to marry? This is who has to be stable to take care of me, a household, our kids, pay for dates and all this and that. Is that what you want to be in or what? Okay, so you just got to have that kind of mentality. It's okay to help somebody who is struggling, but being in a relationship with that person and you are going on to bigger things and they just keep pulling you down and down, but they don't even help you mentally, that's a whole different story. But, you know, it just depends on how they treat you. The two levels, like if he treats you like absolute garbage and you treat him like a king and he treats you like a slave and he has no money, he's broke, he's insecure, he's poor, like he's really mean to you, he makes you cry, okay, yeah, that is just two different levels and you actually need to separate because that's not gonna work. I had just started that clip. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry guys, but say, here's another prime example of an insecure man. He's always talking about other men to you. If he's always talking down on people or other men, he never has anything positive to say about others. He's you know, that is really a projection of his insecurities, and talking about other people and all of this, and that's not something you want to be around, not good for your energy, your mental, or anything. And he's actually probably doing the same thing about you to his friends or to other people, and you never know. And say, whoever, are you guys ready for this big tip right here? Look at how he treats his mother. If he treats his mother with respect, with love, always taking care of his mother, make sure she's okay, always good, nothing wrong with her, respects her, does exactly what she says to do, treats her like a queen, and how he should, how every boy should treat their mother, that is how he would treat you. If he treats his mother with respect, he's going to treat you with respect. If he treats his mother with disrespect, he doesn't do what she says to do. He calls his mother names. He leaves when his mom says to stay home. He doesn't do what his mom says to do. He doesn't take care of her. He doesn't show her any love. Okay, honey, well, that's how he's going to treat you. And I'm not joking. That is so serious. And I know you're like, well, how does that? You guys me and his mom aren't the same people. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you that a lot. I actually noticed this because I was that female before. And I was like, well, me and his mom are not the same. Like, we're not the same people. Okay, well, yeah, he treated me at the end of the day, when he got comfortable with me, when he knew I was just going to be here and I kept taking him back and back. Oh, yeah. All those traits started to shine on how he treated me too. He started to treat me the same as he treated his mother, which was poorly, and how no son should treat his mother. So that's another just big red flag right there. And you guys really need to watch out for those and how they treat their mother, because this is a really big load and a lot about how they would treat you and other females. And yeah. Next thing, you actually need to have high standards. And I say this so much, but it means nothing to people. It means nothing to females. But then I see females posting, why am I always getting hurt? Why do I attract these boys who don't care about me or who want one thing from me? Why? Like, why am I not getting princess treatment, queen treatment? Why, you know? Okay, look at your type in men, and actually, if you use these tips, your type in men should change. You should not want no man who has nothing going for himself. He doesn't have a future. If he's old enough and he does not have a job, yeah, okay, that says enough right there. He doesn't do anything on a daily basis. His grades, the way that he treats people around him, his mentality, the way that he dresses and approaches himself should be appropriate. Do you want him coming around your grandmother or your grandfather or your parents or your, just a family who expects high expectations from a man? Now, the words he uses, the way he talks to you, other females. And I hear a lot of people say, I want my man to be mean. I want my man to shove like his hand in other females' faces. But no, you don't. You want a man who is respectful. He knows his boundaries, of course, and he should know his boundaries within how to treat other females and you. There's a difference, but you never want a man who disrespects females, because at the end of the day, that could be you. Once, like, going again, that could be you. And I know you want a man who is respectful, won't cheat on you. Yeah, that's amazing. But he doesn't need to shove his hand in other females' faces to prove that. He needs to be respectful, because that will also say a lot. And then, like, it's just like, ew. I don't want a man who's really mean to other females who don't do anything rude to him. I want him to be respectful to other females, know his boundaries, not to be flirting with them, but be kind and respectful to them, because you're supposed to be kind at heart to everybody, even the people that you hate. You shouldn't hate anybody, actually. Yeah, you shouldn't. So, a man who encourages you to do bad things, like going to parties, smoking, drinking, drunk driving, or just stealing, anything bad, anything that's bad. Now think, do you want your son to be this way? So what I think of when I'm looking for a man is, how do I want my son to be? How I usually look at men now, for like how God would want. I look for godly men, is what I'm trying to say. And I actually don't even look for men. I just, if one comes, hey, and just stop letting men in your life so easily without getting to know them and who they are, their true colors and everything. So, a man with anger issues. Let's talk about it. That's not okay, because you guys think this is cute, or I don't know what you guys think this is, but listen up. He could end up, those verbal words could end up being taken out on you physically, mentally, all of that. And it's not okay, and it's just not okay. And it's not okay to be talked to with being called names or being told certain things. It's just not okay. And I often see females go back and go back and go back, and they're attached. And you know why? Because they have sex, and that creates soul ties. And soul ties, why do you guys think in the Bible it says do not have sex until you're married? This is why you guys are attached. You guys are so attached to these toxic people who do nothing good for you, because you have a soul tie with them. That's literally all that is the devil's attaching you to that person. You're attaching all their demons to you when you have sex with these people. And these people have sex with these people and these people. And then those people that they have sex with those people and people you don't even know about. And then you go and have sex with them. You're getting all those demons. Now, boom, you're depressed. You're stressed. You can't sleep at night. You're having bad dreams. You're attaching bad things in life. Okay, that's why I stopped having sex until I get married. I have been 4 months free now, and I just will never go back to that until I get married. And you're allowed to do that and pray and ask God to forgive you, and He will forgive you, and then boom, you don't have to have it until you're married. But you know, like, you need to stay away from men who just have sex and cheat on you and do this and that, because while you think you're attached to them, you can unattach, honey. You can unattach from that person. All you have to do is find God, and literally all you have to do is find self-love and do things with yourself. Color, I don't know, go for a freaking walk, start the gym, start a YouTube channel, or start a business. Do something productive for yourself, because as long as you're living for other men's validations, and as long as you're living for what other people have to say about you and to you, you're never going to get anywhere, because you're so focused on what other people have to say about you, and you're not going to get anywhere. You're not. You're supposed to live for you, and you live for yourself and God, and you will be so happy. And watch how happy you will be. I'm telling you, like, I am. It's just so crazy. But like I said, you have to know, you do not chase, you attract. When you are not sitting here chasing men and all this and that, you're just focusing on yourself and becoming your true self. When you become your true self and you focus on yourself, cut all the men out your life. Do not focus on them, and watch. You're going to attract true men. Stop posting your body and all this and that. Just focus on yourself. If you're going to post your freaking face. Dress appropriately and cover up. Stop going to parties. Stop drinking. Stop smoking. Stop twerking at parties, for one, honey. Like, that is so no respect for yourself. And I don't want to get too much into it, because this is going to be a separate video that I'm going to do later on. But you have to find yourself and in Christ. Like, you have to allow yourself to change your whole identity and picture on yourself that you have, because as long as you keep looking at yourself for how you have been seeing yourself, for how you see yourself on a daily basis, if you don't change that identity and picture that you have of yourself, guess what? You're never going to change. You're never going to change what you attract. You're never going to be great. And you can be great. Everyone can be great. You're actually already great, and you're amazing. You're an amazing person. But you have to know, as long as you are still attracting these toxic men and toxic relationships, friendships, any of this, do you know why? Because you're just still allowing the devil in your life. And as long as you keep doing that, you can run from God all you want. You can keep doing that. But as long as you run away from God, please don't ever keep sitting here and complaining about attracting things that the devil has put in this world. Honestly, like, that's just that. And it really hurts, okay, to even think about it, that, like, some people are so lost. But you gotta heal your feminine energy to stop attracting toxic men. As long as you're in your masculine energy, you're in that, like, hardworking mindset, and, like, you're like, you don't have to be so independent. You can allow things to come to you. Allow boys to give you money. Allow boys to send you gifts without being like, I feel bad though, because I used to be that female. I used to be like, wait, no, I feel bad. Like, if a dude wanted to send me money, I wouldn't receive it, and I would feel bad. Like, I would not take that money. Take the money. Like, I'm not saying just take all his money, but if somebody's offering you something, it's highly rude to not take it. Very rude, you know? So offer what he's giving you. Offer the love he's giving you. The cute names that he tells you, the money. And I know it's hard for some people, because some people actually cannot accept love. But honey, when a sweet dude comes in your life, please do not ruin it. Please, I'm telling you from experience, I was so used to dealing with toxic men. When I finally got a true relationship and a boy who loved me for me, guess what? I literally ruined it. I'm not going to say how, but I ruined it. And that was one of the biggest mistakes in my life. And you know, you will see, but hey, it's okay. We move on. Life happens and you learn from your mistakes. And now I know better on how to go in my future relationships and what I'm looking for. You have to know what you're looking for. And don't you ever settle for less than what you are looking for. Set your standards high and look for that. And don't even look for it. Just let it come to you. If they don't match your standards, bye. There's more people in the world. There's over 1 billion people in this world, and you're crying over this toxic man who does nothing for you. Like, get over yourself. Learn to love yourself, and you actually won't even need no man, no good man, nothing. All you need is God. But that is all that I have for this video. I know it's kind of all over the place in topics of what I was speaking on. I tend to do that in a certain topic. I always get into like separate topics that all come back into that one topic. But as long as if this video helps one person, that's all that I care about. And I love you guys, and I do hope that this helps somebody. And if it doesn't help you, send it to a friend. It could help, whatever, you know. But I just want to say I hit 90 subscribers, and I know that's probably small to you guys, but like to me, I started this like 4 weeks ago, and my highest view is like 250 or something like that, and I'm at 90 subscribers. That's really big, and I want to say I love all of you, and I thank you guys so much, and I only want to continue to grow mentally, physically, and spiritually with you guys. And I want to help you guys grow too and share my tips and advice with y'all. Yeah, so comment down below what else you guys want to see. And if you watched all the way through, I thank you so much. And you mean a lot, and you are so amazing. Please do not ever let a man affect your mentality, how you feel about yourself, the way you put yourself out. Don't change yourself for a man. Okay, be yourself, and you will attract the right man who loves you for you. And you don't need to change anything. You are beautiful, and you are strong, and you are powerful. Okay, and if you're a woman of God, oh, you're more than that. You are literally a jewel. You're a warrior. You mean a lot. All of you guys do. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if this helped you. And what else was I going to say? Click the bell if you want to be notified when I post. And comment down more advice topics that you guys want advice on, or more videos that you guys want me to do. Because sometimes I don't know what to film. So it just takes me time to like think about, okay, what am I gonna film today, girl? Like, get your up and film. But yeah, no. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I do so much talking. But I love you guys, and I hope you guys all have a blessed day. Mwah. Fell in love with me and my set like it was Valentine's. Said if you bust yours, you know I'm blasting mine.